I ain't going to no damn park. I took myself right up the street to the C-Town.
Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy.
Hey Squad, welcome back to my channel. Guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Guys, I know I haven't posted like in 2 weeks, but I made this video. I made this story time, and it was supposed to go up last week, but I was sick. I wasn't feeling good. So I didn't upload the video. I didn't get to edit it, and I didn't get to upload it. But I was like, you know what? I can't go another week without uploading for you guys, because your girl's trying to be consistent, and I'm feeling better now. I'm doing way better now, thank God. So, Happy New Year. Y'all gonna see more content from me. Just let me know what y'all want to see. And Happy New Year once again. Happy New Year. And looking forward to be seeing y'all soon. Now let's get into the story time. Hey Squad, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sayna, aka Say, and I'm back with another video. Say what? I'm back with another video. Say who? I'm back with another video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I would like if you would subscribe to my channel. In today's video, today, we're doing another story time Sunday. So I was not even in the mood to do this video, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. I don't need to beat my face to do this video just for this, you know. We're going to do a story time chill Sunday, you know. You feel me? This is how we're going to do it this Sunday. We're going to be chilling, vibing. You know, I got my sweater robe on, and yeah. So this Sunday story time is how I got my first job at the age of 14. So let's start it off. So when I was 14 years old, I worked for this place called C-Town. C-Town is a supermarket that they have in New York City, and my mom's friend, she worked in C-Town. She was a cashier. So she was like, oh my god, they have like a shortage of people like packing the bags and stuff. So she asked me if I wanted a job there, so me and her will work together on the weekend. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, you know. First I didn't want to do it, but then my mom told me about it, like do it. I was like, okay, sure, that's, you know, get some money, you know, get a little fast cash real quick, you know. And then she's like, yeah, whatever I make from tips, whatever, I keep that, but I'm not gonna get no extra funds coming in. And I'm like, okay, that don't sound really good, but you know, since I'm a little girl, maybe people are gonna tip me more. So I'm like, okay, no problem, I'm gonna do the job. So I went, started working, everything. And literally, when I started working, no, I went in. I was like, yeah, I'm here to work. You know, they were like, yeah, you can start working. Got ready. Was so happy. Had me some, I remember what I had. I had some sweatpants on with this Aeropostale shirt on. And I was ready to work. And I was working in one of the check lanes, packing the bags. And then there was more other people. So I started doing it for like an hour, 2 hours, packing bags. And then we had some delivery. So when we had a delivery to make, one of the guys that usually do the delivery, he was supposed to take this thing. And he was like, oh, delivery? And then she was like, yeah. And that's when he was like, what floor? 5th floor. Oh, no elevator. He didn't want to take it. So I'm like, okay, sure, I can do it. Let me, you know, let me just do it. Let me, you know. So every time when it came to a building that didn't have no elevator, this old man did not want to do it because he was like, he's not walking up no flight of stairs. So I was just like, okay, no problem. It's my first time. I'm going to try it out. Let me see how it goes. So I went, had the bags, put them inside the shopping cart, and I started pushing them to her house. So me and the lady walk in, and she was like, oh my god, you look so young. How old are you? I'm like 14. She's like, 14? Oh my god, you look like you're 11. I'm like, yeah, I'm 14. And then she was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, how long you been working here? I'm like, today's my first day. And she's like, oh my god, it's your first day? I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to get some cash so I can be buying some stuff, you know, for school and stuff like that. And she was so happy. And she was like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. You know, at least you're not trying to, like, be outside in the streets and doing crazy things like you're trying to work. So, you know, I'm going to give you a good tip. So I'm like, okay, no problem, thank you. I was so hyped. I was like, oh my God, let me see. I wonder how much she gonna give me for a tip. So we went, got in her building. Mind you, those building stairs was a killer. No lie, them 5, she lived in the 5th floor. I felt like I was walking to the 10th floor. But I didn't care because I'm like, you know what? She said she's going to give me a nice tip. So, you know, that's all I'm worried about, the nice tip. So I go, I start picking up the bags, you know, and I'm doing like 5 by 5. Like, I'm trying to carry like as much as I can with this hand, as much as I can with this hand, you know, to walk up the stairs. Because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. So I picked it up and I was taking it up the stairs and took it up the first flight of stairs. Good. Came back down for the second round. Second round, picked up the other 10 bags again. Went up the stairs. Then went up for the third time. So when I went up for the third time, when I was coming back down, she met me like on the 3rd floor. She was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You didn't let me carry anything. And then she said, here, this is a tip for you, you know. Good luck with, you know, school and everything. And, you know, I shop there every month because I get my food stamps. So, you know, every month I'll be coming there and I'll make sure, you know, I'm going to make sure I request you to be taking my bags upstairs. So I'm like, all right, no problem. Boom, she goes. She give me the money. I put the money right in my pocket. I said, when I get downstairs to the 1st floor, I'll open it up. When I got downstairs, I opened it up. It was $20. $20. And back in the day, $20 meant a lot. $20 was a lot. At the age of 14, you could do with so much with $20. So I'm like, you know what? I think I actually like this job. I'm going to continue doing it. So boom, I had the $20. I looked at it. I was like, yes. Put it right back in my pocket. Took the shopping cart. Went back to the store. When I got back to the store, I was, you know, packing my bags, making my money. Boom. First day I got home, I made $57, I could say. Roughly $57. That's what I made. Yeah, $57 I made the first day. Second day came again. I think I got 62, right? So I made a little bit more than what I made the second time. So when Sunday came, when I counted, I had 62 plus the 57. I was like, oh my God, I got like $110 right here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to continue doing this job because, you know, the money looking good. Like $110 for the week and I only work 2 days a week. That means the tips are hitting. So I'm like, yeah, they don't really need to pay me. I'm going to just continue doing that. First week did it. Second week did it. Third week did it. Fourth week did it. Fifth week, tell me how this guy, he got mad because a lot of the customers will request me to do the deliveries because when I'm going with them to delivery, I be talking to them, I be vibing with them, you know, taking their stuff upstairs, letting them not carry no bags, nothing like that. So he seen basically I was making order tips. He saw I was making order tips and everything. And he reported it to the supervisor. He told the supervisor, like, oh, yeah, I'm lying. I'm not 14 years old. That I'm taking all the customers. The customers don't want him. Blah, 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 blah. All this kind of stuff. So they was like, oh, okay. So the fifth week, I worked that Saturday. That Sunday, when I was going in, my mom's friend called and told my mom, like, oh, yeah, the manager said for me not to come in today. And that's when my mom was like, oh, wow, what happened? Did Zainab do something wrong or what's going on? They was like, no, she didn't do nothing wrong. They just told her not to come in today. She could take off for today. And then she could come in next week. So mom was like, okay, no problem. So mom goes and then she tells me like, oh, you know, I was getting ready to leave out the house. I was like, yeah, mommy, I'm getting ready to go to work, you know. She was like, oh, work? No, today you're not working. I'm like, yes, I am. Today's Sunday. And she's like, no, they just called me and told me that you don't have to go in today. And I'm like, wow, what did I do? Like, you know. And my mom was like, to be honest, I don't know. And that's when my mom was like, maybe because you're making too much money and stuff like that. Maybe they see all that money coming in and, you know, it's not going to them. Like, it's not going to the store or anything. It's just going to you. So maybe that's why. So I'm like, Mom, please don't say that because then so you're trying to tell me that I got fired? Mom was like, no, I don't think you got fired. Like, let's just see what's going on. The following week came, the next week came, the 6th week came. And I'm happy. Like, I'm like, okay, I can't wait till Saturday comes. I'm going to go to work. Mind you, I already told my friends in school, like, we was in middle school or high school. I think I just got into high school. Yeah, I just got into high school. And I was telling my friends, like, yeah, I got a job packing bags at the supermarket. And one of my other friends, she was like, oh, my God, I'm about to do, like, I'm going to see if I could do that, too, in my nearest supermarket. And I'm like, yeah, it's a quick cash, you know, it's under the books, whatever. And you just pack bags and then you keep the tips. So see if you could do that in your local, you know, supermarket. And then she was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'm gonna see if I could do it in my nearest supermarket, whatever. And then the 6th week came, and my mom's friend told my mom again that, oh yeah, like, but basically they didn't want me working there no more. So my mom was like, why? What's going on? So then my mom was like, you know what? Talk to Zainabu. Let her know what's going on, you know, so she could believe you. So my mom hands me the phone, and I'm like, hello? And she's like, hello, yeah, Zainabu, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good, and you? She was like, I'm good. And then she was like, yeah, so my manager told me that you can't come back to the store no more. And I'm like, why? I didn't do nothing, you know. I was just working. And that's when she told me, she's like, yeah, the old man, he reported you. He was like, oh, you're not 14. And I'm like, okay, I could bring my birth certificate. I could bring all my paperwork to show that I'm 14. Like, you know. Then he's like, yeah, that basically all the customers is going after you to do the deliveries. And he not getting his deliveries like he used to. You know, so because they see that I'm young, they want to get, you know, they want to tackle me and stuff, you know. And then that's when I was just like, it's not fair. And I started crying. Like, I was just like, yo, I can't believe this. Like, I, like, had a job and I only worked like 5 weeks, 5 full weeks. And I got fired. So I'm like, nah, that's not possible. So I started crying. Then I told my mom, I was like, all right, mommy, I'll be right back. She was like, where you go? I said, I'm going to the park. I ain't going to no damn park. I took myself right up the street to the C-Town with my birth certificate and my social security card. And I told them, I was like, listen, I'm not 14. I'm not 11 years old. I'm 14 years old. And, you know, like, I don't understand. I'm like, okay, if he wants, I could give him half of my tips. Like, I don't mind giving him half of my tips. But please, let me get the job back, you know. And then the manager was like, oh no, they have like some type of inspection going on, so they cannot have me in the store right now because basically it's illegal to have people that's working off the books in the store. So that's why they couldn't have me there or whatever. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I was like, when can I come back? He was like, a month. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe, you know, he's just like, you know, maybe he's serious. Maybe they have like somebody come in to like check the store out and stuff like that, and I can't really be in the store. A month later came by, so it became May. They still didn't say nothing to me. At the same time, I already applied for summer youth, so I could do the summer youth job. So I'm like, okay, y'all still haven't called me back to come back to work, nothing. So May came around. The end of May came. Summer youth, they started calling people. When they called me, they was like, hey, we have a job opportunity for you working with kids. Do you want to do that? And I was like, you know what? Yes. I want to jump on that. I want to do it. Sign me up. So, okay, bring in all your documents, blah, 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 blah. You start working. I'm like, okay, no problem. I went. And I went back to C-Town again after a month later. Because I really wanted that job so badly. Like, literally, I was so desperate for that job. Because that was my first job. And I was actually having fun doing it, you know, because of the money. You feel me? So, they did not take me back. They didn't take me back. The manager, he didn't want to see me. Every time he'd be like, oh, he's not in his office, or he's not there, he's not there. The other lady, she's another manager, she's a GM. She would always say, oh, I need to talk to the other manager. Like, basically trying to give me a runaround, telling me, like, basically, like, no, you can't come back. But not really telling me, like, you know, running around, you know. And then my mom's friend told my mom, like, oh, like, I need to stop coming there and stop harassing them about the job. Like, if they don't want me there, they don't want me there. And I was just like, yo, I was so, like, I was so mad. I was so depressed. I was just, like, going through it. I'm like, yeah, I was just trying to make money to help my mother out, you know. But it's all good, though. It's all good. Everything happened for a reason. 2 weeks later, started working summer youth because June came around. No, June came around. I started doing summer youth, like, the end of June. Like, summer youth didn't start yet, but the school hired me to do like some stuff, like after school activities, like help them with stuff. So I started doing that for like a month. And then I did summer youth. And then I did summer youth until August. After August, summer youth was over, and I was so mad because I was like, yo, like, I need a job. Like, I need a job. And summer youth basically was over, and it was like, oh, it's just for the summertime, so, you know, you can apply again next year and we can hire you then. And literally, I was like, mommy, like, literally, like, all my money used to go to my siblings, like, my brother, my sister. My mom had, like, a my mom was a single mom basically growing up. Like, she basically did everything on her own. Like, you know, she was paying all the bills by herself. So me being the oldest child, I was the one helping her out. Like, helping her with the bills, making sure, like, mommy, don't worry about some of the bills, I'll pay for that. Or my brother or my sister wants something, I'll be like, oh, okay, I got y'all next paycheck, you know. I was always the one to try to help, you know, do what I gotta do, you know, to make sure that the family was good. So yeah. So then after that, in November of that year, when I was 14, I ended up lying to this place in White Castle, telling them that I was 16 to get a job. But if y'all want to see that story time, you're gonna have to give this video a big thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up, and then let me know if y'all want to watch that video, like how I got a job at White Castle at the age of 14 by lying. But good thing my supervisor, he was really good and he helped me with that job. But give this video a thumbs up, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.